Okay, I want to convince you that propositional logic actually gets kind of a bad rap because most people skip right over it and go to predicate logic, which we're going to see soon, and it's a bit more powerful. But what they forget is that propositional logic is actually extremely powerful in its own right. So I want to show you that by showing you how we can actually model certain things. I'm going to do some games, and you'll see actually the power. So my first game is rock paper scissors. Okay, and we have two players, right? So we have player A and player B. Okay, and this is the way that that the game goes. A makes a choice, either rock paper scissors, and B makes a choice, either rock paper scissors, and then based on their choices, we're going to determine who the winner is, right? So I will have three propositions for A. Okay, so A can do AR, which means A chose a rock. AP, which means that A chose paper, or AS, which means that A chose scissors. Okay, so these are three propositions, right? And they actually have English language descriptions which are unambiguous, right? They're true or false. So A chose rock. Okay, and so on. Okay, so that's one set of propositions, and of course we're going to have similar propositions for B. So we'll have BR, BP, and BS. Okay, so again, let's take BS. This is going to be true if B chose scissors. Now, we have a total of 6 propositions to describe our game, right? Not all combinations of values of these propositions make sense. For example, let's say that AR is true, and let's say that AP is also true. Is that possible? No, of course not, right? Because A has to choose either rock or paper or scissors, and we don't mean inclusive or, okay? So how do we fix that? Well, the way we'll fix it is by having some legal conditions. And our legal conditions, for example, will be AR and AP can't possibly be true, right? So we'll negate that, right? That is not possible, okay? And something else that's true, AR and AS can't be true at the same time, so we'll negate that as well, right? Something else that we need to be true, AP and AS cannot both be true at the same time, okay? So this means that there's no way for A to choose rock and papers, rock and scissors, or something like that, okay? That's not the only requirement, right? A has to make some choice. It can't just say, no, I'm not playing, okay? So let's add another condition here, and AR must be true, or AP must be true, or AS must be true, okay? So these 4 different kind of little expressions make up what it means to be legal, okay? A legal configuration from the perspective of A. We'll need to have the exact same rules for B, right? And so how do I know that I have a legal game of rock, paper, scissors? Is a legal move for A and is a legal move for B. So this is a fairly long expression, which will have, what, 8 main parts, okay? So that tells us something, okay? Now, what else do we need, okay? I want to be able to determine a winner, so let me say A wins. Okay, so how can I say that? Well, that's where the rules of the game come in, right? So for example, how does A win? Well, A may have chosen rock, okay? And B chose scissors. Okay, that is one way that A wins. There's other ways. Or A chose paper, right? And B chose rock. Or A chose scissors and B chose paper. Okay, so this logical expression is actually the translation of A wins, right? And you can construct a similar one for B. Okay, so let's recap what we have here. We have a legal description, all right? Okay. Of the moves, okay? We have a way to talk about the legal configurations. And not just the moves, but I'm also going to have here the board. Okay, so this is things like A chose scissors. And we have legal configurations. For example, A can choose scissors and paper. Okay, and then we have a way to describe the winner. Okay, before I leave rock, paper, scissors, I want to say this. What happens if both A and B pick scissors? There's a tie, right? So traditionally, we'll just play a game, right? Right now, we're not set up for that, okay? It's just a single shot, and you either win, you lose, or I guess you tie. So we'll come back to this. This is actually an important point.